Hello, my name is Mercy Alexander, and I welcome you to another edition of your program, The Gallery. Wow, today is going to be a very interesting program because the person that we're having today is an entertainer, a dancer, an actor, a politician, and also a philanthropist. So sit, relax, I'll be right back.
No deputy or governor or president is excellent until all Nigerians are excellent. These are the ever-resounding words of one of Nigeria's finest political figure, Dino Melaye. He is a Nigerian politician, lawmaker, and democratic evangelist. He was once a member of the House of Representatives. He also served as a senator representing Kogi State Senatorial District under the People Democratic Party (PDP). Dino is one of the most controversial senators in Nigeria. He is also called the Dancing Senator. Dino Melaye was born on January 1, 1974 in Kano State, Nigeria. He attended Command and Air Force Secondary School, Kaduna, and proceeded to Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, where he bagged a degree in geography. Dino claimed to have received 7 other degrees from other local and international institutions. He has an MSc in International Relations and Diplomacy, Advanced Diploma in Law, Security and Conflict Management, Certificate in Emerging Leaders, and many others. While he was in school, he led the National Association of Nigerian Students (NANS). He also became the Secretary General of African Youth Council before moving to the Commonwealth Youth Council. Also, he was appointed by the former President Olusegun Obasanjo to chair the Presidential Advisory Council of Youth. In 2015, Dino was elected as a senator representing the Kogi West Senatorial District. Prior to that, he was a member of the House of Representatives representing the Kaba Ijomo Federal Constituency of Kogi State. Thereafter, he contested again in February 23, 2019, in Kogi West Senatorial election. He won under the People Democratic Party, defeating Senator Smart Adeyemi of the All Progressive Congress (APC). Melaye is a recipient of several awards. He has been awarded for his contribution both in his constituency and in Nigeria at large. Some of his awards are Best Honorable Representative of the Youth Global Youth Awareness and Development Initiative, Protector of the Youth, PDP National Youth Vanguard, Eptom of Servants, National Association of Kogi State Students, Youth Liberal Award, Visionaries Club of Kogi State, the Great Motivator of Students, Nigerian Economic Students Association, Diplomatic Member of the Year, St. Monica College, Most Performed National Legislator, Vision 2020 Youth Group, Most Vibrant Honorable Member, Abuja Merit Award, also African Parliamentarian of the Year 2005, Icon of Good Leadership, Kogi State Forum 2008, Outstanding Lawmaker of the Year, Man of Integrity Award, the Nigerian Association of Christian Journalists 2019, to mention but a few. Dino is full of vigor and energetic. He is a dynamic politician whose next move is unpredictable. He can be different things to different occasions. A singer, choir master, dancer, lawmaker, to mention but a few. Importantly, he does all of this effortlessly and perfectly. He is indeed a jolly good fellow.
Sir, welcome you to the show.
Yeah, the pleasure is mine.
Thank you, sir. Sir, please take us through your political career.
I ran for the House of Representatives, primary in 2006, and eventually became a member of the House of Representatives in 2007. And I was chairman of the Committee of Information and National Orientation. And I got done with the House of Reps in 2011. I attempted going back in 2011, but that was not the will of God. So I ran again for the Senate in 2015 and was sworn in on the 9th of June 2015 as the Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And that spanned through to 2015 to 2019. In 2019 again, on the platform of the PDP, I ran for the Senate and won and got sworn in before the powers that be used the instrumentality of the court to unceremoniously get me out of my seat. In fact, that election was contested 3 times. Because I contested in 2019 on the power of the PDP, I won. They used the court to get me out of the Senate. The election was contested again. I won. And they had to declare the election inconclusive and militarize the process. So we had a rerun election for the third time, and it was completely militarized. About 14 people lost their lives that day, including my nephew who was shot in my compound on the day of the election. They used helicopters, bullets were being released from helicopters, indiscriminate killing, use of security agencies, and results were falsified and written, and the rest is history.
Oh, that's a strong one. What do you think we are not getting right now in Nigerian politics?
The thing we are yet to get right is leadership, because Nigeria as a country, I've consistently said, is not only sick, but equally suffered from what I call a dreadful congenital abnormality. So there's a need for amelioration, there's a need for palliation, there's a need for correction. We are yet to, our recruitment process into leadership position is still very, very faulty. Because instead of looking at meritocracy, we are looking at mediocrity. And any society that promotes mediocrity, we definitely not get it right. So at all levels, we are yet to get a leadership that will be square pegs in square hole. So more importantly, nepotism is an anathema. It's one of our major problems in the leadership recruitment process.
Can you give us more insight on why you were sacked during the trial 2019?
Basically, one would say that it's a very ridiculous situation, but now, having graduated as a lawyer, a degree in law, I may not want to disparage the judiciary, but the truth of the matter is that Nigerians knew what happened, and there was a lot of executive interference in the judicial process, and there was a determination to get me out of the National Assembly, and expressed by those in power. And that was done, and it was all in an attempt. I mean, myself, federal government versus Sen Dino Melaye, I was arraigned in 12 courts. I mean, I have 12 cases in court. Fortunately, to the glory of God, I've won 11. Only one left. The one left is where the federal government have sued me for attempted murder and suicide, attempted suicide. So that's it.
What are your achievements so far?
Achievement depends on where, from what perspective you're talking about. Achievements, I would say that.
What do you consider as your greatest achievement?
Achievements, it all depends on the sector we're looking at it from. From as a legislature, I had the highest number of bills and motions in the history of the National Assembly. I was very, very vibrant on the floor of the Senate. I had motions and I had bills. To the glory of God, I was voted best legislator, best senator of Federal Government in 2016. I was voted best senator in 2017. I was voted best senator in 2018. And also in terms of projects and attracting developments to my secretarial district, I had over 200 projects completed in the nooks and crannies of my secretarial districts. And I've done a lot of empowerment, skill acquisition, program for widows, have endowment programs and all that. But more importantly, I am the voice of the voiceless. I speak for those who can't speak for themselves, and I continue to agitate for a better Nigeria.
Now, sir, at what time do you realize that you want to go into government, like your career is in government?
I think I've always found myself in leadership position. I was a primary school level, I was a secondary school level, I was a departmental president, I was the leader of the student union. I was Secretary General of the African Student Council. So I think I've always found myself in leadership position. I got indoctrinated and imbibed with positive political movements early in life. I read books that revolutionized my thinking on the rationalization process. Books on Mahatma Gandhi, on Franz Fanon, on Martin Luther King, on a number of revolutionaries. And I think it's helped early stage of my life. It helped me to form very revolutionary opinion about leadership and participatory democracy. And I would say, so from my kindergarten stage, I always knew that I was going to be in politics and leadership process.
Now, sir, right now, with what is happening around the nation, if you are given an opportunity to become the president of this country, what will be the first thing you're going to change?
The first thing to do as a president of this country is to make sure that we have equal opportunity as a nation. And the first thing I will send and appeal to the National Assembly, like I have even done before, though it didn't see the light of the day, is to unify this country. Because the unity of this country has never been this divided, not even during the Civil War. Is it divided? So we need to unify this country. Everyone needs to have a sense of belonging in this country. And by articulating that school of thought, I am going to ask that we abolish the state of origin. That instead of having state of origin, what we should have is state of residence. Wherever you reside in 10 years becomes the whole state, so that Aminu can contest for the governorship of Abia State. And Makotola can become a governor in Enugu State or anywhere in this country. And Chukudi can also become a councillor in Sokoto State. So, and that will help to unify this country. Because we are too divided as a people, we are too ethnic conscious, to the extent that the hospital card you are going to get from the general hospital, there's a column for religion, there's a column for local government, there's a column for tribe, as if this will facilitate your medical recovery in any way. No, it has only helped to deepen the consciousness, ethnicity consciousness, tribal consciousness, and religious sensitivities in this country. So I think the unity of this country, which should not be negotiable, is actually the first thing to do, to unify us as a country. Let everybody have a feeling and a sense that I'm a Nigerian, I'm not a northerner, I'm not a southerner, and we're going to build a meritorious society where only those who are qualified for anything gets it, where you won't need the note of a senator or a governor to work with the central bank or in NNPC. You know, we have value. There will be value for intellectualism, there will be value for what you can give. So I think the unity of this country for me is more important. Then in that order, you come into fighting corruption, which is the bane of our development as a nation. Then you come into industrializing the country. Then you come into working by that, then you're also working on the economy to make sure that we are out of the books. And all that it includes the issue of unemployment, the issue of underemployment, you know, and all that.
Now, right now, insecurity has become something that in this country we are not safe. What do you think the government should do to end insecurity?
The truth of the matter is that we have a government, but we have a government without governance. The issue of insecurity is just the ineptitude and lackadaisical approach or incompetence of the leadership of the country at all levels. There is no reason why insecurity should be as pervasive as it is today in this country. But it's the incompetence of the leadership, it is the corruption process that have bedeviled the procurement processes and procedures in this country that is responsible for the insecurity, because there are those who benefit from this insecurity. Money is being voted to the army, to the police, to every sector of our security architecture in this country. And people believe that if this insecurity ends today, there will be a reduction in the budget system or budget allocation to these security agencies. So they will not even want it to end because of the corruption that has been completely endemic in the security agencies and the executive arm of government. So it's all boiled down to the issue of leadership. There's no way insurgents will continue in an alarming manner until if there's no corroborative effort from either the leadership, the executive, or the leadership of the security architecture of this country. So for me, it's just a leadership problem. With the sincerity of purpose of plan and commitment, insecurity can be cut. The military in this country, the security agencies in this country have the capacity, the capability to stop insurgents, stop kidnapping, and stop all banditry in this country. But it is just the failure of leadership and the body language of the executive and the president does not promote the total onslaught of these criminals.
Now, what do you think the federal government should do to end it? Because I want to agree with what you just said, but
That's what I'm saying, that the body language of the president must show assertiveness, must show resolution. For example, I'm not seeing my president come out to tell the Inspector General of Police, to tell the Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Air Staff, and Chief of Naval Staff, and the Director General of the State Security Service, and the National Security Advisor, I'm giving you 6 months, end this or you are dropped.
Okay.
I'm not saying such a statement from the president. So the issue is being handled with kid gloves. And there is no accountability even for the funds released to the security agencies for operation. How can we be spending billions of naira on monthly, on yearly basis, and there is no positive concomitant effect vis-a-vis the kind of money we are spending? And there is no strong warning, resolution from the president to the leadership of our security agencies and outfits in this country. For me, I think the body language of the president and the entire executive do not show the kind of aggressiveness that is demanded. I'm not saying it should be draconian, but when he took the oath of office, he swore to obey the constitutional authority of Nigeria.
Now, sir, do you have that interest in contest come 2022? But right now we're 2022.
Yeah, definitely. I've just gotten my form to run for the Senate. My intention is to run for the governorship, but we haven't started election in the state. So the governorship is going to come later. But I'm running elections. I'm too young to retire.
Now, Nigerians, I'm sure a lot of Nigerians, when they are done, that's what they want to do. Let's look at their page is doing something that because where did that energy come from? Have you always wanted to be an actor, or it's just in you to sing, to dance, and to act?
One, I'll start by saying that God is the supreme controller of the universe. I have a very close relationship with my God. And praising Him is one thing I enjoy doing because He has been so faithful, He has been so gracious. I've enjoyed uncommon mercy. I've enjoyed unlimited favor from God Almighty. That my life is to His glory, to His. So I like to appreciate Him. I like to reference God. I like to glorify Him at all times.
So, sir, let's talk about it. What do you have to say about our community? Because right now, when it comes to the servant man, it's just a lot of people. As a father, what do you have to say to them?
There is something purposeful, dynamic about the youth age group that we are yet to discover. There's something dynamic, something purposeful, something original, something intellectual, something celestial about that age bracket, the youth. The youth must know that they are embedded, indoctrinated, imbibed with so much potential that if abused, cannot be recovered. So everyone must now take record and do a life audit of yourself to say, okay, am I going to waste my years? So I'm calling on Nigerian youth to make sure that as far as politics is concerned, as long as democracy is concerned, they must be part of that. They must be part of policy formulation and implementation as it affects their lives. This I don't care attitude, this aloof attitude, or accepting yourself to be used as a tool should become a thing of the past. You must begin to, they all must become change agents and begin to build a life that is going to be meaningful for themselves and be part of the generational change that is knocking everywhere. The issue of drug abuse, the issue of being used as stalking, the issue of monetizing your conscience during elections, all this should become a thing of the past. Nigerian youth must articulate themselves together, put themselves together, and be part of policy formulation and implementation, especially in this present democratic process. So I think there's a need for them to get out of their cocoon and begin to do only positive things that will ignite the development of this country.
Now, last one, sir. PDP right now, do you think you guys are strong enough to take over come 2023?
PDP is the only alternative because PDP was deliberately conceived. Put together by credible Nigerians who wanted to form a national party, to build national cohesion, national unity, and have futuristic plans for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So, as far as I'm concerned, the PDP is going to take power.
Thank you so much, sir.
The pleasure is mine.
yesterday, as a youth, you need to come out, you need to allow yourself not to use. You need to do the right thing because your vote and your voice counts. Right now, we need the right people to be in government, and we all need to come together to do it. I still remain your host, Mercy Alexander. Bye and have